What number is that of which the third part exceeds the fifth part by 4? So we need to find out one number. The third part of that number exceeds fifth part by 4. This is the condition given to us. So if I assume that the required number is x, then what is third part of x? What do I mean by third part? I mean 1/3 of x, that is x by 3. And what do I mean by fifth part? It is 1/5 of x, that is x by 5. What is given? The third part exceeds the fifth part by 4. That means this third part minus the fifth part is equal to 4. This is the condition that is given to us. Okay. Now we need to simplify this to find out the value of x. So you have the left hand side as x by 3 minus x by 5. Let's take out x common. It will be 1 by 3 minus 1 by 5 is equal to 4. Okay. Now let's take out LCM. 3 and 5 LCM is 15. 3 times 5 is 15. 5 times 3 is 15. This is equal to 4. Or x times 2 by 15 is equal to 4. So what is x? X must be 4 multiplied by reciprocal of this, that is 15 by 2. 2 2s are 4. 2 into 15 is 30. So the required number is 30. Let's look at the next question. The difference between two positive integers is 36. The quotient when one integer is divided by the other is 4. Find the integers. Let's assume it this way. I have a number line. I have two integers on the number line. What is given? The difference between the two integers is 36. That means the difference between these two is 36. So if I assume the smaller number as x, then what should be the bigger number? It should be x plus 36, isn't it? What is given? The quotient. What is quotient? That number which you get when one number is divided by the other. So when one integer is divided by the other, the quotient is 4. So the bigger number divided by the smaller number. Which is bigger among this x and x plus 36? Obviously x plus 36. So when I am dividing this bigger number by the smaller number, I get the value as 4. That is, the quotient is 4. Now let us simplify this to find out the value of x. To simplify, let's just simply multiply this x with the 4 on the right hand side. You get x plus 36 is equal to 4x. Let me now transpose this x to the right side. You get 36 is equal to 4x minus x. So 36 is equal to 3x. So what is x now? 36 divided by 3, which is 12. That means the smaller number is 12. Then what is the bigger number? That is x plus 36 must be 12 plus 36, which is 48. So the bigger number is 48. Well, we can also solve the same problem in a different way. That is, if I take the same number line, I have two integers on the number line such that the difference between these two integers is 36. If I assume the bigger number as x, then what should be the smaller number? The smaller number must be x minus 36. Okay. Now, the quotient when one integer is divided by the other is 4. So, the quotient when I divide the bigger number by the smaller number, I get 4. Let's simplify now. To simplify, I will just cross multiply here. I have x is equal to 4 into x minus 36. So, let's expand this. 4 into x is 4x minus 36 into 4 is 144. Okay. Let me now bring this 144 to the left side and this x to the right side. You get 144 is equal to 4x minus x. 144 is equal to 4x minus x is 3x. So what is x? 144 divided by 3, which is 48. That means this value of x is 48. Then what should be the smaller number? The smaller number must be x minus 36, which is 48 minus 36, that is 12. So the smaller number is 12. So the required two integers are 12 and 48. You can solve the same problem in two different ways. Either you can choose the two integers as x and x plus 36 and find out the values of x and x plus 36, or you can choose the two integers as x minus 36 and x. In both the cases, you get the same result. Let's look at the next question. The numerator of a fraction is 4 less than the denominator. If 1 is added to both its numerator and denominator, it becomes 1 by 2. Find the fraction. So what is given? The numerator of the fraction is 4 less than the denominator, that is denominator minus 4. So if I assume the denominator of the fraction is x, then what should be the numerator? It must be x minus 4. Okay. Now what is given? If 1 is added to both its numerator and denominator, it should become 1 by 2. So if I am adding 1 to both numerator and denominator, that is numerator plus 1 and denominator plus 1, the resulting fraction must be 1 by 2. We need to find this fraction. Okay. So first let us simplify this. You have x minus 4 plus 1 will be x minus 3 by x plus 1 is equal to 1 by 2. Now let us cross multiply. You get 2 into x minus 3 is equal to 1 into x plus 1. Let's simplify now. 2 into x minus 3 is 2x minus 6 is equal to x plus 1. Let's transpose this x to the left hand side and negative 6 to the right hand side. You should get 2x minus x is equal to 1 plus 6. 2x minus x is x, 6 plus 1 is 7. So when x is equal to 7, we need to find this fraction, which is x minus 4 by x. So what should be x minus 4? It is 7 minus 4, that is 3. So your required fraction must be this x minus 4 divided by this x, that is 3 divided by 7, that is 3 by 7. Let's look at the next question. Find 3 consecutive numbers such that if they are divided by 10, 17 and 26 respectively, the sum of their quotients will be 10. So we have 3 consecutive numbers. Let me choose them as x, x plus 1 and x plus 2. Now what is given? If they are divided by 10, 17 and 26 respectively, that is the first number is divided by 10, second number is divided by 17 and the third number is divided by 26. The sum of their quotients must be 10. That means x by 10 plus this x plus 1 by 17 plus this x plus 2 by 26 must be equal to 10. So let's simplify this. Let's take LCM of this. You get 2210. This is 221x plus 17 into 130 into x plus 1 plus 26 into 85 into x plus 2 is equal to 10. Let's simplify the numerator. You get 221x plus 130x plus 130 plus 85x plus 170 divided by 2210 is equal to 10. Let's cross multiply this value here and simplify this numerator. You get 436x plus this 300 is equal to 2210 and into 10, that must be 22,100. Let me transpose this 300 to the right side. You get 436x is equal to 22,100 minus 300, that is 21,800. This is the value of 436x. So when you simplify, that is when you divide 21,800 by 436, you get the value of x as 50. So if x is 50, then what should be x plus 1? It is 51 and x plus 2 must be 52. So the required integers will be 50, 51 and 52. Let's look at the next question. In class of 40 pupils, number of girls is 3/5 of the number of boys. Find the number of boys in the class. So what is given? There are a class of 40 students. In this class, the number of girls is equal to 3/5 times the number of boys. If I assume the number of boys as x, then the number of girls will be 3/5 of this x. That means I can write this as 3x by 5. So the number of boys and number of girls together is equal to 40. That means your x plus 3x by 5 must be equal to 40. Let's simplify this now. You get 5x plus 3x by 5 is equal to 40. 8x by 5 is equal to 40. So what is 8x? 8x, let me cross multiply this. 5 into 40, or x is equal to 5 into 40 divided by 8. 8 5s are 40. 5 times 5 is 25. So the number of boys in the class are 25 and the number of girls must be 40 minus 25, that is 15. Okay, so what's asked in the question? Find the number of boys in the class. The number of boys in the class are 25. Let's look at the next question. After 15 years, Mary's age will be 4 times her present age. Find her present age. Suppose I'll assume Mary's present age as x years. Okay. After 15 years, what will be her age? After 15 years, Mary's age will be x plus 15 years. Now, what is given? After 15 years, Mary's age will be 4 times her present age. This age after 15 years is 4 times her present age, which is x years. This is the condition. So, what we have? X plus 15 is equal to 4x. Let's simplify. Just transpose this x to the right side. You get 15 is equal to 4x minus x, which is 3x. 15 is equal to 3x. So what is x? X must be 15 by 3, which is 5. So Mary's present age is 5 years. Let's look at the next question. Aravind has a kiddie bank. It is full of 1 rupee and 50 paise coins. It contains 3 times as many 50 paise coins as 1 rupee coins. The total amount of money in the bank is 35 rupees. How many coins of each kind are there in the bank? Now, before we proceed with this solution to this question, I want you to understand one thing. Suppose we have some 1 rupee coins. Let me say I have some 5 1 rupee coins with me. Then what is the value of money that we have? We have 5 rupees with us. Okay. Suppose I have say 6 50 paise coins with me. That means how much money do I have with me? I have 3 rupees with me, isn't it? 6 50 paise coins is nothing but 3 rupees. That means to say 2 50 paise coins make 1 rupee, isn't it? So I can write 1 50 paise coin is equal to half rupee. Okay. If I assume this as 1 rupee, 2 50 paise coins make 1 rupee. So 1 50 paise coin is nothing but half rupee. Okay. Now let's come to this question. Aravind has a kiddie bank which contains some 1 rupee coins and 50 paise coins. So there's a kiddie bank. In this kiddie bank of Aravind, there are some 1 rupee coins and there are some 50 paise coins. What is the condition? It contains 3 times as many 50 paise coins as 1 rupee coins. So if I assume the number of 1 rupee coins in the kiddie bank as x, then the number of 50 paise coins is 3 times of this, that is 3 times x, which is 3x. Now if I have x number of 1 rupee coins with me, then what is the value of money that we have? We have x rupees with us. And if we have 3x 50 paise coins with us, then what is the value of money? It is, as we told you, 50 paisa is half rupee. So if I have 3x 50 paise coins, that means we have 3 into x by 2 rupees with us. Okay. That means it is 3x by 2 rupees with us. This makes sense. Now what is given? The total amount of money is 35 rupees. That means sum of these two is 35. X rupees plus this 3x by 2 rupees is equal to 35. Let's simplify now. This you get 2x plus 3x by 2 is equal to 35. 5x by 2 is equal to 35. What does this imply? X is equal to 35 into 2 by 5. 5 7s are 35, 7 times 2 is 14. So the value of x is 14. That means there are 14 1 rupee coins. Then how many 50 paise coins are there? The number of, let me write here, number of 1 rupee coins is 14. Then the number of 50 paise coins is 14 into 3, which is 42. Let's look at the next question. A and B together finish a piece of work in 12 days. If A alone can finish the same work in 20 days, in how many days B alone can finish it? A plus B together can work for 12 days. Okay, then A plus B's 1 day work is in 1 day they can do 1/12th of the work. Similarly, if A alone can finish the work in 20 days, then A's 1 day work is 1/20. Then B's 1 day work must be this A plus B's 1 day work minus A's 1 day work, isn't it? A plus B's 1 day work minus A's 1 day work. Now what is A plus B's 1 day work? It is 1/12 minus A's 1 day work is 1/20. 1/12 minus 1/20 is 1/30. So B's 1 day work is 1/30. So B can do the work in 30 days. Let's look at the next question. If a train runs at a speed of 40 km per hour, it reaches its destination late by 11 minutes. But if it runs at 50 km per hour, it is late by 5 minutes daily. Find the distance to be covered by the train. So let us say there's a train which is traveling from its starting point to its ending point. Now when the speed of the train is 40 km per hour, it reaches 11 minutes late. Okay, and when the same train traveling the same distance at 50 kilometers per hour, it reaches 5 minutes late. Alright, now we need to find the distance that is covered by the train. We need to find this distance. Now first, let me assume that t minutes is the original time taken by the train. Original time, I mean the required time that it should take, the actual time that it should take to reach from this starting point to its destination. Let me assume it as t minutes. Now why am I assuming it in minutes? Because we are given the condition that it is 11 minutes late at 40 kilometers per hour speed or 5 minutes late at 50 kilometers per hour speed. So let's assume the actual time that a train should take is t minutes. Okay, now if it is t minutes is the actual time, when if it is 11 minutes late, then the time taken by the train must be t plus 11 minutes to reach the destination at 40 kilometers per hour speed. And if it is 5 minutes late, that means the time taken by the train is t plus 5 minutes at 50 kilometers per hour speed. So when the speed of the train is 40 kilometers per hour, the time taken by the train is t plus 11 minutes. Now you know 1 minute is 1/60 hour. In 1 hour there are 60 minutes. So in 1 minute is nothing but 1/60 of hour. So what is t plus 11 minutes? T plus 11 minutes is t plus 11 by 60 hours. Why am I converting it into hours? Because the speed given to us is 40 kilometers per hour. So I want to know per hour what is the time taken. So we need to convert this minutes into hours. So whenever we are performing any mathematical calculations, it's very important, especially in speed, distance and time, we need to make sure that the units are same. Alright. So what is the distance covered now? The distance covered is speed into time. Speed is 40 kilometers per hour and time is t plus 11 by 60. So this distance is in kilometers. Let's simplify this. Zeros will be cancelled. 2 2s are 2 3s are. So this will be 2 into t plus 11 by 3 kilometers, which is 2t plus 22 by 3 kilometers. Now the same distance, if the same train, when it travels at 50 kilometers per hour speed, the time taken by the train is t plus 5 minutes. T plus 5 minutes is nothing but t plus 5 by 60 hours. Alright. So what is the distance taken now? It is speed into time, that is 50 into t plus 5 by 60 kilometers. What is it equal to? It is 5 into t plus 5 by 6 kilometers, which is nothing but 5t plus 25 by 6 kilometers. Now this is the distance which is travelled by the train when the speed is 40 kilometers per hour, and this is the distance travelled by the same train at 50 kilometers per hour. These two must be equal because we are talking about the same train traveling the same distance. So equate these two. Okay, when we equate these two, you get 2t plus 22 by 3 is equal to 5t plus 25 by 6. To simplify this, let's cross multiply. 6 into 2t plus 22, 6 into 2t plus 22 is equal to 3 into 5t plus 25. 6 into 2t plus 22 is 12t plus 132 is equal to 15t plus 75. Let's transpose 12t to right side and 75 to left hand side. You get 132 minus 75 is equal to 15t minus 12t. 132 minus 75 is 57. 15t minus 12t is 3t. So what should be t? T must be 57 by 3, which is 19. Now when t is 19, what is the distance covered? Distance, let me substitute it in this. This is 2 into 19 plus 22 by 3. When you simplify this, you get the value of t as 20. So the distance travelled by the train is 20 kilometers. You understand? Let's look at the next question. 1/4 of a herd of deer has gone to the forest, 1/3 of the total number is grazing in a field, and remaining 15 are drinking water on the bank of a river. Find the total number of deer. Let me assume there is a herd of deer. What do you mean by herd? Herd of a deer means group of some number of deers. Let me assume there are X is the total number of deers in the herd. What is given? Out of this X number, 1/4 of this has gone to the forest. Okay, so the number of deers gone to the forest is X by 4. 1/3 of the total number is grazing in the field. 1/3 of X is grazing in the field. Alright, so 1/3 of X is X by 3. X by 3 is grazing in the field. Remaining are 15. 15 is the remaining. These 15 remaining deer are drinking water on the bank of a river. Now find the total number of deer. When I add all this, that is the number of deer which went to the forest, plus the number of deer which are grazing, plus the remaining number of deer must be equal to the total number of deer, isn't it? That means your X by 4 plus your X by 3 plus this 15 must be equal to the total number of deer. Let's simplify this now. X by 4 plus X by 3 is 7x by 12 plus 15 is equal to X. Let me transpose this 7x by 12 to the right hand side. You get X minus 7x by 12, which is 5x by 12. So what we have, 5x by 12 is equal to 15. Let's simply cross multiply. You get 5x is equal to 15 into 12. Or what is X? X must be 15 into 12 divided by 5. 5 3s are 15, 12 3s are 36. So the total number of deer that were present in the herd is 36. Let's look at the next question. By selling a radio for 903 rupees, a shopkeeper gains 5%. Find the cost price of the radio. So what is the selling price of the radio? Selling price is 903 rupees. Profit percent is given to us as 5%. Gains 5% means it is profit percent. We are asked to find the cost price of the radio. So I'll assume the cost price of the radio as X rupees. Then what is profit? Profit is selling price minus the cost price, that is 903 minus X rupees. What is profit percent formula? Profit percent is equal to profit by cost price into 100. Profit percent is 5%. Let's substitute the values. P percent is 5%, so let's replace this by 5. Profit is 903 minus X divided by the cost price, which we have assumed as X rupees, multiplied by 100. Let me just multiply this 5 with X, alright, cross multiplication. 5 times X is 5X. This is equal to 100 into 903 minus X. That means your 5X is equal to 90,300 minus 100x. Okay, let me now transpose this negative 100x to the left hand side. You get 5x plus 100x is equal to 90,300. 105x is 90,300. So what is x? X must be 90,300 divided by 105, and when you do this division you get the value as 860. So the cost price of this radio is X rupees, that is 860 rupees. Let's look at the next question. Shekhar gives a quarter of his sweets to Renu and then gives 5 sweets to Raji, and he has 7 sweets left. How many did he have to start with? So Shekhar has, let us say, number of sweets with Shekhar. Is X. Initially, let us say Shekhar had X sweets with him. Out of this X, he gave a quarter to Renu. What do I mean by quarter of the sweets? Quarter means 1/4. So 1/4 of sweets he gave to Renu. So what is 1/4 of X? It is X by 4. He gave 5 sweets to Raji and he has 7 sweets left, or 7 sweets remaining with him. So what does this mean? This means that the sum of this, that means your X by 4 plus this 5 plus 7 must be equal to X, isn't it? The sum of this X by 4, the quarter of sweets, plus the 5 sweets he gave to Raji and the 7 remaining sweets with him, the sum of these values must be equal to the total number of sweets he had originally. Let's simplify now. You have X by 4 plus 12 is equal to X. Let's transpose this X by 4 to the right side. You get 12 is equal to X minus X by 4, which is 3X by 4. 12 is equal to 3X by 4. That means 12 times 4 is equal to 3X. So what is X now? X must be 12 times 4 divided by 3. 3 4s are 12. 4 times 4 is 16. So the number of sweets originally with Shekhar are 16. So the Shekhar had 16 sweets to start with.